If you're in a finance team, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That 5 days stretch every single month that's just jam-packed with stress, spreadsheets, and way too many late nights. It's the month-end close. But what if that whole grind could be completely transformed? Today, we're going to break down how automation is turning that financial crunch time into a massive strategic advantage.
So let's just jump right in with the biggest, most mind-blowing impact. I want you to imagine a process that takes your team a full week and shrinking it down to less than 2 days. It's not a fantasy, it's actually happening. We're seeing a 70% cut in the time spent on financial prep. That is a huge amount of time handed back to the business every single month.
But look, this isn't just about being faster. The real story here is the return you get on that saved time. We're talking about a 10 times return on investment. And you might be asking, how? Well, it's pretty simple. When your sharpest finance pros are freed from all that tedious data entry, they can finally focus on analysis and strategy, the work that actually grows the business.
To really get why this solution is such a game changer, we have to look at the pain it's solving. So let's talk about the manual reporting problem and really dig into why the traditional way of closing the books is it's fundamentally broken for so many companies out there.
For way too many finance professionals, this list isn't just a bunch of bullet points. It's their life for the first week of every month. It's that painful cycle of pulling data from totally separate systems. You've got the ERP over here, payroll over there, inventory somewhere else, and then that nerve-wracking job of manually copy-pasting everything into Excel. One broken formula, one misplaced decimal, and the whole thing can just fall apart. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures the feeling. It's not just working, it's literally wrestling with spreadsheets under pressure. It's an active, exhausting fight against the clock and data chaos month after month. And that wrestling match, it really leads to a pretty stark choice. Over on one side, you have the old way, slow, filled with errors, and super stressful. And on the other, you've got the promise of automation, fast, accurate, and totally streamlined. The real question isn't about which one's better. That's obvious. It's about how fast you can get from the left side of this screen to the right. So how do you make that leap? Well, it's not some single, scary, giant step. It's actually a really clear, manageable workflow. So let's break down the 5-step path that gets you to a way faster, automated close. What's so amazing about this process is how it just systematically gets rid of all those manual headaches. It starts simple. You just capture and standardize the steps you already take. And from there, software bots take over. They extract data automatically, so no more copy-pasting. They fill in your Excel reports, apply all the formulas, and then run business logic to check for any errors. And the final step? They distribute the finished, audit-ready reports to everyone who needs them, all without a single person lifting a finger. Now, all this efficiency on the ground leads to something so much bigger. We're moving beyond just fixing a clunky process. What we're really talking about here is the ultimate transformation of the entire finance department. Okay, this right here is the ultimate payoff. Financial reporting stops being this backward-looking chore you have to do just to stay compliant. Instead, it becomes a strategic, real-time tool that gives you actual insight. It empowers your team to stop being data assemblers and start being true business advisors, guiding decisions with info that's fresh, not weeks old. So really, it all boils down to this one simple question you should ask about your own operations. Is your finance team spending their valuable time analyzing the business, or are they just copy-pasting data? Because the answer to that question could be the key to unlocking the true strategic value you've been searching for.